Okay, good morning, students. So, because of some technical issues, last class I stopped till the introduction of emulsions. So, today I'm going to repeat the session. So, before going to start this, again I'm telling about the associations. So, 14th ಗೆ debate competition ಇದೆ. Last date for the registration was on 10th, but I'm extending it ಟಿಲ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ. ನಾಳೆ ತನಕನೂ ನೀವು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಯಾವ ಭಾಷೆಲಾದ್ರೂ ನೀವು ಡಿಬೇಟ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಐದರ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆರ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್. 3+1 minute including self introduction. Okay, please join for the competition, debate competition, and the topic is non-violence in the society regarding women welfare. Okay, ಯಾವ ಭಾಷೆಲಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆರ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್. Okay, so let us begin with today's session, that is about emulsions. Okay, okay. So emulsions are nothing but colloids. Okay, so till now we discussed about colloids and its properties, types, as well as coagulation. Coagulation ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ types ಇದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾಕೆ coagulation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, and how can we avoid the coagulation of lyophobic salts. Okay, by using lyophilic salts, that is in order to increase the stability. Okay, ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Emulsions ಕೂಡ ಏನು, so this is also nothing but a colloid. Emulsions are also nothing but colloids, but the condition is in emulsion, in the colloids you know that two phases will be there, dispersed phase and dispersion medium, just like solute and solvent. So dispersion phase kuda liquid agirbeku, as well as the dispersion medium should also be in the liquid state. If in a colloid both dispersed phase and dispersion medium will be present in a liquid state, and then this mixture is called as an emulsion. Okay, so you understood? So colloids can also be called as salts. Salts anta ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Colloids ಅಲ್ಲಿ liquid salts ಇರುತ್ತೆ, solid salts ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ emulsion ಅಂದ್ರೆ this is also nothing but salt. We can call it as emulsion because both the phases will be in the liquid state. So let us go for the types of emulsions now. Emulsions has two types mainly. First one, water dispersed in oil. Okay, ಈ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ವಾಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಟೈಪ್. ವಾಟರ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್? ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಇಮ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಫೇಸಸ್. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಲ್ಯುಬಲ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟರ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, if we mix water and oil, imagine this is oil and this is water particle, clearly you can observe the separated layer. Okay, because both are immiscible in nature. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು emulsion ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Because emulsion is nothing but colloid, and you know the conditions for the colloids. Colloids should look like homogeneous, but actually they should be heterogeneous. ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು homogeneous ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, and through our naked eyes we can't differentiate their phases, which is solute and which is solvent, or which is dispersed phase and which is dispersion medium. But oil and water, ಅಥವಾ water and oil ಏನಿದೆ, this mixture we can clearly observe where exactly the layer of water present and where exactly the oil is present. So in order to avoid this separation of both the layers, and in order to stabilize them, we have to add an external material or external agent called as emulsifier. Okay, so emulsifiers ಅನ್ನ add ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, or we can also call it as emulsifying agent. Okay, so emulsifying agents are those which will stabilize the mixture of dispersed phase and dispersion medium in order to create a colloid, that is nothing but an emulsion. Okay, so these will stabilize the mixture, adina hage retain agirodike help ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So those are called emulsifying agents, and generally the emulsifiers which are used to stabilize water and oil type as well as oil and water type of emulsions alcohols, long chained alcohols, proteins, gums, fatty acids. Okay, etc. So these are the emulsifiers generally we use to stabilize the emulsions. So let us see the first one, water dispersed in oil type. Here water is the dispersed phase and oil is the dispersion medium. So minimum quantity will be water and the maximum quantity what we had taken is oil. Example is butter and cream. So you can observe butter antu ellaru nodirtira. So how it will be, fatty content will be more in this and the moisture content which is present in it can be seen, which is very minute in quantity. In this diagram you can clearly observe what these small circles or bubbles what you are observing in this big circle is water. And here the pink color, shaded pink color, what you are observing is oil, which is maximum in quantity and water is minimum in quantity. So butterally, you can't see the separated layer of water and the fat which is present in the butter and other protein gums, fat, protein, minerals, iron, whatever present in that, you can't observe separately. So it is like a colloid, but we should call it as an emulsion because both the phases which are present here are in liquid state. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಮಲ್ಸಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫ್ಯಾಟಿ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ as well as proteins ಕೂಡ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, because of the presence of proteins and these fatty acids, butter look like a colloid but not the separated layers of water and oil in this. Okay, so this is about the first type of emulsion, water dispersed in oil. And the second one is reverse, that is oil dispersed in water, where oil is the dispersed phase and water is the dispersion medium. Here the maximum quantity will be water. In this diagram you can observe ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ water ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ but oil ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So therefore this is a dispersed phase and this is dispersion medium. This is of oil water type. And here the examples are milk and vanishing cream. Milk you can observe it is more thin compared to butter, thinner than the butter. So this is where liquid in state and water, separated layer of water you can't see, white, thick white in color, but it is liquid in state, not like a semi solid like butter. Okay, so because the water content here will be more, dispersion medium ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ liquid state ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, these are the two types of emulsions. So this is very important question. Definition will be asked along with the types of emulsions to mention, along with the example may be asked. So you have to study about the definition of emulsions and its types. Okay, so now let us see what are the uses of emulsions. Uses daily life ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, as I told you about milk and butter now daily life ಅಲ್ಲಿ use ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Apart from that, cleansing action of soaps also comes under emulsions because soaps ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ now micelle formation as well as the cleansing action of soap in the previous classes we discussed in detail. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು detail ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, but emulsions ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, imagine this is a cloth where the dirt is present. So ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು grease ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, which is nothing but oil ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, if we soak this cloth in the tub which contains a soap water, okay, soap water ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So water ಮತ್ತೆ grease separate layer you can't see because of the presence of soap. Soap is going to remove this grease from the surface of the cloth and here the adsorption process takes place. Grease in a surface mere soap particles ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So because of the presence of this, the emulsions can be seen but the separated layer cannot be seen. So thus cleansing of action of soap is also nothing but the formation of emulsion. Due to the formation of emulsion only, the dirt from the cloth can be cleaned. Next is digestion of fats in the intestine. So whatever cellular adsorption takes place in the intestine, fat is very thick and it takes much time to digest, okay, in our body. So that's why fat digestion always takes place in the intestines. And whatever cellular adsorption takes place about fats is nothing but the emulsification. Allu kuda emulsification process nadiyuvanthaddu. So that adsorption, that is oil water type. Okay, and antiseptics and disinfectants, whenever it is added to water, they create emulsion. Antiseptics and disinfectants are oil form, and when it is added in the water, it forms oil water type of emulsion, and it will be used for the cleansing action. Okay, in order to kill the germs. Allu kuda adu emulsion agi convert agutte when mixed with the water. Then the process of emulsification is used to make medicines. So medicines ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ important ನಮಗೆ emulsification or emulsions, or generally we can say colloids, because colloidal form of medicines ಏನಿದೆ, it is very easy to absorb by the cells, that is biological cells which are present in our body. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, and because of the moderate cell size, particle size, that is 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer, this is comfortable for the body cells to absorb and to kill the germs. Okay, so that's why colloidal form and as well as emulsification is used to make the medicines. So these are some general uses of emulsions. Then the last topic of this chapter, that is applications of colloids. Okay, as I just now I am telling about medicines. As I told you, colloidal types of this one medicines are very much important compared to other types. Okay, example, colloidal calcium and gold administered by injections to raise the vitality of human system. This is just an example for medicines. Okay, next is argyrol. This is a commercial name of silver salt which is used as an eye lotion. Generally in medical shops alli argyrol andre sigatte. Actually idu yav salt? Silver salt. It is a colloid of silver. And colloidal antimony is used in curing excuse me, calazar. Okay, calazar is an infectious disease. Okay, then the infectious disease which is generally caused by the protozoans. So mainly they attack liver and spleen, causes the infection of liver and spleen as well as swelling, followed by fever and anemia. So these are some symptoms of the calazar disease as well as the organs which are affected by this disease. Okay, this can be cured by the colloidal medicine, that is colloidal antimony. Okay, then colloidal gold is used for intramuscular injection, and milk of magnesia, famous medicine. This is an emulsion actually, is used for stomach disorders. These are some medicinal applications of colloids. Then smoke precipitator, which is also called as Cotrell precipitator. This is very important because nowadays the pollution level of the air is very much increasing because of the industrial effluents, which mainly contains carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide as well as CFCs. Okay, so these are the industrial effluents which mix with the air to cause air pollution. In order to reduce this, that is electrostatic force of attraction that we know between positivity and negativity, this can be applied here to control the pollution level of air. So actually industries ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರ chimneys ಇಂದ effluents ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, this generally we know. If this Cotrell precipitator is fitted with those chimneys, then the electrodes which are present with this positive and negative, both the electrodes will be fitted, and here you can observe the smoke, whatever comes as an effluent from the industrial products, those effluents in the form of smoke, that is nothing but colloid. Okay, if it is carrying negative charge, for example negative charge ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಈ smoke ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆನೆ when it comes in contact with the cathode, the neutrality occurs between positivity and negativity and it get precipitated. Okay, now coagulation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ವಿ, precipitation, coagulation is nothing but precipitation. This can be caused by adding opposite charge carrying Sol anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡಿನ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಪಿಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Suppose if it is positive carrying effluent, when it comes in contact with the anode, then it get precipitated to form a dispersed particles. Okay, and dispersion medium, whatever present is dust free gas. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ dispersed particles ಮಾತ್ರ precipitate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, which is dangerous, can be removed, and dust free particles will be removed through this outlet to the air. Thus, the pollution can be reduced by using this Cotrell precipitator, which is also the application of colloid. ಇದನ್ನ industries ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ help ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Then other applications of the colloids, that is purification of drinking water. Okay, purification of drinking water. So usually ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ filters ಬಂದಿದೆ, like Purate, RO and Kent. So where some coils will be fitted, and there also the precipitation actually takes place. If mud and other hard particles will be present in the water, hard water na soft ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು potable water ಆಗಿ convert ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, right? But before, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ olden days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, we used to prepare our drinking water, we used to filter our drinking water by using alum. Okay, ನಾವು ಪಟಿಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಆಡ್ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ alum ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Actually this is nothing but aluminum hydroxide, okay, which carries positive charge. So this is nothing but a sol, aluminum sol. ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಂತ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ನೇಮ್ ಏನು, alum, which carries positive charge. So ಇದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು 20 to 30 times water ಅಲ್ಲಿ just dip ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, dip ಮಾಡಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. Then what happens, due to the presence of this positive charge and whatever mud is present in the water carries negative charge. So because of this positive charged alum comes in contact with water and this mud, the neutralization takes place by the negative charge carrying mud and the positive charge carrying alum. Thus neutralization occurs, and in the water the precipitation can be observed, and the pure drinking water will be used as a potable water. Okay, this is the precipitate. This is how the application of aluminum sol in the purification of drinking water. And rubber industry. So rubber industry ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ the trees ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅದು rubber extract ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, latex ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So that carries negative charge. ಯಾವ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So this is a sol, rubber sol, where it cannot be sold in the market directly. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಇದೆ, ಲ್ಯಾಟೆಕ್ಸ್, ಇದನ್ನ ಬಾಯ್ಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬೈ ಬಾಯ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ಬಾಯ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಟು ಕಾಸ್ coagulation ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಬಾಯ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಕೂಡ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಬೈ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬಾಯ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ದ ಸಾಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಲೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್, and thick materials of material ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, which can be sold in the market after boiling. Okay, then leather tanning. Okay, leather tanning will be done by the animal hides. ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳ ಚರ್ಮದಿಂದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಲೆದರ್ ಟ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ hides will be extracted which carries positive charge. Animal hides ಗೆ positive charge ಇರುತ್ತೆ, then it will be mixed in the tannin. Okay, tannin ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, which carries negative charge, and thus neutralization takes place, thus leather tanning can be done. Then cleansing action of soaps, again I'm not going to tell about this in detail because we studied this in a separate topic alva. Micelle formation agodu, adralli hydrophobic part and hydrophilic part ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ already explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay, that you can see. This is one of the application of colloids. Then photographic plates and films. Okay, photographic plates and films ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು silver bromide ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, silver bromide salt, to get a picture on the film. Okay, that is a photo, right? Then industrial products andre paints, dyes, soaps, and gums, rubber, or all these industrial products are nothing but colloids only. Okay, so this is about the applications of colloids. Okay, so in this class we discussed about emulsions, where emulsions are nothing but the colloidal system in which the dispersed phase and dispersion medium are in liquid state. Emulsion has two types, water oil type and oil and water type. Okay, with the examples. Then uses of emulsions. These are few general uses of emulsions and applications of colloids. Okay. So this is about today's class as well as today the surface chemistry chapter. Okay, surface chemistry is all about the adsorption technique. In the beginning, I explained you about adsorption, physisorption, chemisorption, and examples, many differences I had given. Okay, so all those classes once you have to refer for a revision. If you get any doubts, you can ask me. Then notes already I had sent Saturday or I think Friday. ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Through Google Classroom I had sent it. Okay, so if you have any doubts in today's class, you can ask me by raising your hands or else ask me through the chat box. Okay, Kirti, ma'am, what we call in Kannada for alum? Alum is generally called patika. Patika anta ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Just like it is ಒಂಥರ ಕಲ್ಸಕ್ರೆ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಓಲ್ಡನ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ಈಗೂ ಸಹ ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ ಅಂಗಡಿಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ, ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಇದನ್ನ.